Okay, now.
Hello. Welcome back to my podcast,
Oh,
the Wasteland Podcast.
this is your podcast now.
It's always been.
Oh, I thought we were
You're
co-hosts.
just a mere co-host. I'm the host.
We're both co-hosts, though.
That's not how that works.
Ooh.
Sorry to break it to you.
I could just I could just put my name in first. I could put Tyler's Wasteland Podcast featuring Shane in the title.
That wouldn't work.
This episode is Tyler's Wasteland Podcast featuring Shane. Shane Dawson, my fucking co-host. He's so washed up now that he's so washed up now that he has to find work with me.
we haven't even finished the intro. Okay. Joined here today with bitch ass Tyler.
That is not my nickname. Everyone calls me Cool King. Everyone calls me the King of Cool.
You forget the last word, bitch ass.
The Cool King, bitch ass Tyler. You ever seen the Boondocks where he's like, they're gonna call you bitches? He goes, what you call me, boy? And he's like, no, because you're gonna have so many bitches. That's gonna be the only way they can recognize you.
I've never actually seen the Boondocks.
Great show.
Anyway,
One of my faves.
I need to watch it, but I haven't found a way to.
Yeah, you have to steal it.
Yeah,
It's on HBO Max.
I'm not paying for that.
What? It's a Cartoon Network show. It's not on Hulu or anything?
It might be on Hulu too.
It's
Okay.
not. Anyway,
Alright, fine.
that voice you just heard was Jeremiah, our longtime favorite guest.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never been here.
Oh, right. Our first time guest.
You might have to move the mic so it's more in the middle of you two. Alright, cool.
And we're joined by our second guest in a long time,
There's his third appearance.
Joey.
Hello.
Joey's here.
Joey's back after.
To be
Good.
Yeah.
We're glad to have you back.
After all this COVID.
COVID, Tyler being a bitch.
Alright.
What happened, man? You were like not a bitch, now you are.
Nothing changed. You're just an asshole now.
Oh yeah. I've always been an asshole.
You've become a bigger one lately.
Good.
You've started to really let your asshole stretch out, and you've really become a bigger asshole.
That's funny. It's real funny there.
Yeah.
Funny guy.
I have to work with Shane more often now, and it's really getting on my fucking nerves.
Yeah.
Seeing his fucking face every day, pissing me off.
You love it.
I need Jeremiah to come back. I actually, you want to say something, Jeremiah?
I don't think I'm allowed back.
They're talking about. Well, I don't know why I'm talking about this right now. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So there's your quick update of the week. Tyler's a bitch.
That's
Yeah.
all right. Sure.
My asshole's been stretched out by him, apparently.
Okay, that's not what I said.
Oh, it's not about what you said. It's about what you didn't say.
Every day at work, Shane has some new way to sexually harass me. I'm always amazed. It's always something I've never expected to hear.
Every time. I'm creative.
I didn't know what you said today, but
I don't know. I
Talking
probably
about-
called you a bitch.
no, he didn't.
I did.
I mean, you did, but that's not what I'm referring to.
I don't know.
Shane's just he's becoming unstable. He's becoming really out there.
That's the power of turning 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, I actually am the most powerful person alive.
Shane's
Like,
not afraid of authority anymore.
I'm my own authority.
Yeah.
I actually don't deal with authority very well anyway.
Ooh. What about? Yeah, you do. The cops just give you candy and shit. You apparently do something right.
That's because of my charisma.
It's because of your charisma.
I'm very charismatic.
That's true. Shane has the charisma.
I know it's true.
Yeah.
I like to stay humble though, so it's part of the charismatic charm.
Well, anyway. Anyway. So, yeah.
So, Joey, how's it been going?
Good.
since you've been on the podcast?
It's just been the same. Haven't been going out doing anything because of COVID.
Yeah.
Just been stuck at home.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
that's how it's been for everyone. It seems everyone except for fucking retards.
Who are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about literally like the whole southern half of the country. Yeah, there's a lot of idiots out there. I don't know why so many Americans just refuse to wear the mask.
I don't know why they have
So,
such a problem with
I learned a lot more about the mask stuff. The mask doesn't like protect you from getting it; it protects you from spreading it.
Right.
And so people are like, you know, I keep seeing this fucking video. I used to see this when this first was all going down. I would see this video of this like dude with sunglasses, backwards hat, hoodie, shitty beard, and he's like, "Let me tell you guys, them masks right there, it ain't working. It don't work. Doctors use a special N17 mask that stops the fucking COVID." And it's like, dude, yes, surgical doctor masks and stuff are like they will protect, like they'll like completely stop your breath from like spreading, but you don't need that shit in everyday life. Regular people, because the way it works is it stops so much of it. It doesn't stop all of your breath particles or whatever from coming out of the mask, but it stops so much of it that it doesn't matter, because you can actually inhale certain levels of COVID and still be fine. You just can't inhale like a shit ton of it. So that's why if you're outside in the heat, it's pretty much fine. So if you're outside with a mask, you're literally like invulnerable. If you're in a small room and people aren't wearing masks like us right now, then you're in bad shape. If you go somewhere and there's like a bunch of strangers and they're not wearing masks, that's not fucking good. You need everyone. You're not protecting yourself, you're protecting your community. So when one member of the community doesn't protect other people, then the people doing things right are the ones you're going to get punished for it. So it really is a matter of the community coming together and look out for each other. But people aren't fucking doing it.
people really only care about themselves and what makes them the most comfortable.
It's because we're not really rallied behind any sort of leader or
It's very split.
we don't have any like. There's not like a thing we all agree on, you know.
Mm-hmm.
America is very diverse, but we also love conspiracy theories, I think, and
like the whole different, like doctors are around sick people all day.
yeah,
They're around people with poor immune systems who are very
they're vulnerable. They're most vulnerable, susceptible to
COVID, and that's why they have to wear that shit.
Yeah, because they don't want to spread it to someone who could get it and basically die. So,
Or they might get it, you know.
yeah.
My dad's back for the weekend,
Yeah.
but
Did he get tested?
no,
Oh.
he's not in direct contact with COVID.
Oh, never mind. That's okay.
But he doesn't. His shit doesn't end until August 7th now.
Yeah.
What, quarantine?
No. His
He's doing like special work.
military thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He got called in or something. But I mean, our quarantine's not going to end. And people were saying they're hoping it end by June, back in like March. It ain't going to end. And people who want it to end by August, I got sour news for you. I saw this tweet that was like, a year of our lives has been basically taken away by COVID.
It's better than the rest of your life.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
But like, I just wish we took it more serious and took more preventative measures ahead of time. Actually had a pandemic team and didn't get rid of it.
So from what I heard, he didn't actually get rid of it. He redistributed it. So I don't like Trump, obviously. Yeah. Like we've talked about him quite a bit. I don't like him. But from what I heard, he actually it was actually that wasn't a bad decision. Probably his bad decision is that he fires people all the goddamn time. And so the team was still there. it was just like they were collaborating then with like other specialty disease
yeah.
units. But then he probably fired like half of them.
That's
what he does.
And that's the thing. I'm pretty sure when people say like that he got rid of the team, I think the team still like exists.
Yeah.
But it's not like it's ran by Mike Pence now versus whoever used to be in charge. Yeah. And also like funding basically just went away from it.
Has Mike Pence really even fucking done anything other than like
dude,
try to take gay people's rights away?
He didn't. Well, I don't even know if he did that much, but
like I'm just like he's barely done fucking anything.
Well, the reality is, vice presidents mostly do stuff that's like small scale. They don't do that big of tasks usually.
Oh.
You know, people always talk about Dick Cheney. That's because George Bush was literally a puppet. Most other Biden did some stuff, but it wasn't like anything like groundbreaking. You know, Biden did a lot of stuff with talking with China and building the relationship with China, and then there's a scandal with him and his son getting favors from China. So it's like, I don't know, vice presidents fucking don't do shit, man. And Pence, I don't know. I don't think he's done a single thing.
I honestly don't.
He just stands around next to Trump.
I don't even like see his name anywhere half the time.
Yeah.
I forget he's even our vice president.
He's working on COVID right now, dude.
Oh, yeah, and see where that's.
I mean, we're making progress, but
no, we're going back up.
No, I know we are, but there was a while when we didn't have testing or anything. There was a while when America was pretty fucked. We made progress, but it's when I say like, oh, I'm not saying good for us because we had to catch the fuck up with the rest of the goddamn world. America was fucked at first, and so because we just kept saying, "Nah, it's not a big deal. It'll be fine." Mm-hmm. Which, if he was only saying that to like keep us from mass hysteria, I don't think it worked. So I don't know why he said it, honestly.
So there's a video that came out recently in Palm Beach, Florida, of people going to one of the some kind of conference where they were going to vote on requiring masks in public areas.
Yeah. And
people, fucking all the crazy retards. I almost said retards.
Yeah, that would have been really bad.
That would have been bad.
I'm glad you didn't say that.
Yeah. The crazy fucking retards.
Yes, thank you.
Down there.
That's what they prefer to be called, by the way.
Crazy fucking...
Okay,
not
anyway.
retards, but retards. Anyway, they like all got a turn talking into a microphone. They're like, masks are killing people. They're literally fucking killing people. You can't take our freedom by putting a mask behind it. You're literally just
okay, you literally cannot mandate somebody to wear a mask knowing that mask is killing people.
You're playing into Satan's hands. You're doing what Satan wants, not God.
I have seen videos of some of those crazy people.
And they're like
the one woman literally said something about 5G.
Yeah. No, she goes, we're all going to get it together and citizens arrest you if you vote on this.
We will get together and do a citizen's arrest on every single human being that goes against the freedom of choice.
We're going to put a citizen's arrest because what you're doing is wrong and it's against our rights. And when they start putting 5G towers up and making people stand 6 feet apart, what, we're gonna get full body scan?
She said something about what the fuck. She said something about like, I have to put it in now, but she said something like the military wants you to stand, it's like a military training to be 6 feet apart
protocol.
What? Is it? I've never heard of that. No. When have they ever stood 6 feet apart? And she said something like, you're gonna make kids wear masks in schools? Like, no, they're not going to school. Right. They've not been going to school this whole fucking time.
And every single one of you that are obeying the devil's laws are going to be arrested. And you, doctor, are going to be arrested for crimes against humanity. Every single one of you have a smirk behind that little mask, but every single one of you are going to get punished by God. You cannot escape God. You cannot escape God. Okay? 6 feet, like I said before, is military protocol. You're trying to get the people to train them. So when the cameras, the 5G comes out, what? They're gonna scan everybody. We gotta get scanned. We gotta get temperatured. The kids have to go to school with masks. Are you insane? Are you crazy? I think all of you should be in a psych ward right the heck now, because none of you know what the hell you are all talking about.
Yeah, she says that and she's like, what are you, crazy?
Yeah.
You're fucking crazy.
After implying that 5G is going to...
Full body scan people.
And they're going to full body scan them.
And put them in for the pedophile vampires.
There's literally a brown kid in a cage right now that's been in there for like 2 years. It's literally like big fucking little kids in cages right now who've been caught up in sex trafficking... or have been adopted by people who aren't their parents, and their parents are like, I guess I just don't have kids. Thanks, America. But, 5G, man.
5G is actually what...
5G is the real killer.
Yeah. Mask isn't going to protect you from that.
No.
I know people who think that way, too.
So do I.
It's like...
Ugh. I'm sorry for you guys.
It's a radio. You've been around radios your entire goddamn life.
Yeah, how is 5G any different from 4G or LTE?
There's a whole nother G, you idiot.
It's just like what? It's like a faster, higher frequency or something.
You didn't read
There's
in the
like...
Bible when it said 4G's all right, but but don't get any more than that.
Don't add any G's.
Don't add any more than that.
Well,
I'm like, wait, what are you talking about?
And if they're worried about radiation, 5G, everything around us emits radiation on a constant basis, but at such a low amount that it doesn't affect us. Like the sun is literally just radiating constantly on you.
And
and it's right.
Maybe you shouldn't climb the tower and like jam the transmitter up your ass or something, because that's like probably bad. But
yeah.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be that. Yeah, it shouldn't be that close.
If you're climbing the tower, you're a criminal anyway. Like,
I saw like
the guy's like shoulders like all the way up to his head, but only on one side. Like, well, how'd you get there? How'd you get that there? I don't know. I didn't climb the tower. I wasn't trying to climb the tower or anything.
Like, yeah, and even if 5G, well, it probably does release radiation, but it's probably at such a low.
I'm pretty sure
amount
it
that
doesn't.
Like the sun's higher, the sun radiates more amount, and so do like fluorescent lights.
Yeah.
and those people who think that are the same people not wearing sunscreen when they're like pasty pale, standing outside like pretty much naked by the swimming pool, like catching all that, and they're just like absorbing cancer
And
radiation.
they're like, look, the sun don't hurt, man. The sun's this is what it's supposed to do. You're supposed to get some color in you. They're like fucking beet red.
Yeah, sunburns aren't from the heat of the sun. It's from the fucking radiation.
Yeah.
That's why, clouds don't protect you from getting sunburns.
Yeah.
Because they block the heat, but it's not the fucking heat that's causing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking retards.
Wait, what'd you say?
I mean, oh my god, I'm sorry. Fucking retards.
Thank you for saying it the proper term. So yeah, now that we've got the 5G stuff out of the way.
People are the government's just using 5G to control us.
Yeah. Everything's 5G's fault, even though it's not up yet.
Yeah. I get 5G.
You do?
Yeah.
We have 5G now?
Where the fuck is my phone?
I thought we were still working on it.
I think it's probably on the couch.
Is that your phone or Jeremiah's phone on the arm?
That's mine.
Okay.
Here's Shane's.
Okay. In the couch, yeah.
See? Let's see. 5G.
Oh, shit. I think I just grew a third ball. Just looking at that. Stop it. Stop. I'm going to have the third eye like in the fish in The Simpsons. Who's your favorite?
What we should really be worried about is pollution.
Yeah, that's what Simpsons has been warning us about since the 90s, and we haven't done shit. Well, we've done shit, but it just never, not enough. Yeah. No, yeah, we should be. Well, this thing, no one. Well, look, if you believe in conspiracies, global warming, that's not real. 5G. That's the
real.
problem.
Yeah.
The problem is 5G. Yeah. Who's your favorite Simpsons character?
Me?
Yeah, we'll go in a row.
Pooh.
Apu?
Yeah. Might be a little controversial.
Ugh, you just had to say Apu, didn't you?
Yeah, you really did.
Apu is an Indian man who says, "Thank you, come again," voiced by a white man. It's the same guy who does all the fucking voices. Thing is about those characters, though, The Simpsons has this Mexican Bumblebee. They got the Italian guy who just literally is always in a chef costume, and he has a Mario mustache. He goes, "Oh, la bit the bird, baby, I'm Italian," all the fucking time.
He goes, meatballs, spaghetti.
They got some Jewish characters.
Hey there, everybody.
They've
Remember
got
that guy?
yeah.
The surgeon. That's not
Yeah.
the surgeon.
He goes,
Every time-
"Hi, everybody," and they go, "Hi, Dr. Nick," every time.
Every time he
I don't-
walks into your room, it cracks me up. What?
This,
Yeah.
yeah, Dr. Nick. The Simpsons like have a stereotypical character. I mean, it was groundskeeper Willie, the Scottish guy. His identity is he's Scottish. Simpsons had a lot of stereotypical humor. It was the 90s. But the thing is about Apu, he actually is one of the better treated ones because he actually had a lot of episodes dedicated to him, showing his family, showing Indian culture. There was actually like way more respect given to Apu than all the other ones. But the problem is that people would go up to Indian people and literally start quoting Apu at them, and they're like, "Well, this fucking sucks." And so it's this weird thing where it's like people took the message incorrectly. It could have been a good thing. I mean, obviously, it's still a racist caricature at the end of the day, but it could have led to something better. But they didn't take it that way because people are stupid. See?
Do you remember Bleeding Gums Murphy?
Yeah, he's one of the best characters. Yeah. What? He's like, "You know why they call me Bleeding Gums?" Like, why? You know how you're supposed to brush your teeth? Well, I don't do that. Yeah. He had his album Sax on the Beach.
Sax on the beach. He's always carrying a saxophone.
Yeah, he's always playing saxophone. He died. There's a few characters who died, and he was one of them.
The doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a doctor who was only in the first few seasons, and he died.
Yeah.
But whatever. Some Simpsons is weird. There's a whole episode where Seymour Skinner is he's always talking about how he's in Vietnam, and then one day this fucking sergeant comes "I'm the real Skinner,
Yeah.
and that's my mom. You live with my mom." And she's like, "I knew that wasn't the real Skinner, and that you were just pretending to be Skinner." And then by the end of the episode, it's like, "Well, I'm still just gonna live with her."
No, they all agree to just forget. They literally do.
What the fuck?
And they never bring it up again.
What is going on with that Simpsons writers? That doesn't make any sense.
I think even the writers said they don't like that episode. They consider that don't believe anything in that episode. It's
It doesn't
a different
count.
universe.
Well, the thing that
Because it's so fucking bizarre to do that. What a weird episode.
a couple seasons later, Marge references it and goes, "Oh yeah, and you're really Seymour Skinner or some shit." And I was like, "What the fuck?"
That's so funny. I hope they keep doing that. I hope they're just "You're not even Seymour Skinner," and he just gets sad or something. I haven't watched any new episodes, but Jesus Christ, why would they do that? It's so weird. Simpsons sometimes is just so out there.
So I heard the reason that ended up happening is because the golden age of Simpsons
Yeah.
was seasons 2 through
It was
8 or something like
yeah,
that?
it was 8 or I don't remember.
I think it was 14.
There's a age where they were fucking in their prime. Then there was an age there was kind of weird but still good. And then there's an age where it's okay, the decline is happening. It's
After
over.
the movie.
Yeah. Well, yeah, after the movie, Simpsons is basically over, in my opinion.
But anyway, yeah. So a lot of the writers went to Futurama.
Yeah.
Right around seasons 8 and 9.
I mean, that makes sense because Futurama really does feel like prime Simpsons when you watch. It's so good.
And then Conan O'Brien was one of the writers on that show.
Yeah.
And he left
To do Conan.
season 4 or 5 to go do Conan.
Yeah.
Conan the Barbarian?
Yes, Conan O'Brien, star of Conan the Barbarian. he's got his red haircut, and he's like, I'm Conan. I don't know how to do a Conan impression.
I'm Conan.
He doesn't have like a weird voice or anything. But anyway, yeah. So, so Joey, do you have a favorite Simpsons character?
Oh man, let me think about that for a minute.
Okay, Jeremiah.
Does it have to be a side character?
It can be literally anyone.
So probably Bart
or
Mr. Burns.
I was thinking, oh, that's a good one. Mr. Burns is really good.
Yeah.
See my vest,
sounds like
dude. The episode when he sings "See My Vest" instead of "Be My Guest," and he's showing all the animals he killed.
Yeah.
Come on, how do you beat that? Mr. Burns is amazing. But yeah, I was thinking Bart too. Bart is just like, I don't know. There's so many episodes centered around him. He's such a well painted out character. He's so third dimensional, possibly even fourth dimensional. Don't ask me what that means.
He travels through time.
He travels through time. Homer's fourth dimensional because he became a 3D character at one point during Treehouse of Horror. But let me think. I'm like stuck between like the aliens, Duffman, and like maybe Seymour Skinner. Honestly, Skinner is so good in that show that I always come back to the quote where he's like, "Have I lost out of touch? No, it's everyone else." He's just such a good character.
That was a really good episode too, where he's looking for Bart.
Yeah,
like tracking him. And, yeah,
he's such a good foil to Bart, and then like you learn about like his past, which apparently is not even real. But like he's just such an interesting character. They did a lot with him. I mean, Flanders is another one that's like, I mean, how do you beat Flanders? He's one of the best characters for sure. Honestly, Shane really hit it with Apu. That character's great. I don't know. Joey.
Oh, Mo.
Mo.
Sizlak.
Mo. That show, the episode where he becomes beautiful. Then he becomes like a famous actor on a soap opera. Ugh, that episode's great too.
What's that?
And the Flaming Moe's.
Flaming Moe's.
That's a good one.
When he makes a drink.
I
call it the Mo Sizlak experience.
Featuring Homer. Yeah. They're all references to different albums. It was great.
Carl and the Gang.
Carl and
Lenny are pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When it's the first time I played VR chat, we went to a room that had a bunch of like bodies you could pick, and everyone was trying to pick like really cool bodies, and I picked Lenny, and I was like, I'm just fucking Lenny. And then my friend was like, wait a minute. And he ran away and he came back as Carl. And like my other friend was like an anime girl. And then like one other friend was it was like a Pokemon or something. It was really fucking big. And then we were just Lenny and Carl. And we're just like, let's just be Lenny and Carl. And then we started walking around talking to people as like a duo. We just did everything together. I was like, dude, Lenny and Carl for life. They're like the best. They're like the best duo team.
In the earlier seasons, Marge always hits on Lenny.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, you're so sexy."
What? Marge?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I only remember Marge hitting on the bowler guy.
Yeah.
That was like first season. Okay, so is the best episode the episode where Homer thinks Bart's gay? Or what's the best episode?
Man, that's hard.
Yeah.
Is it the one where Homer goes to space? Or is it the one where they make a tobacco? Is it the where the tomato has tobacco in it?
Yeah, it has nicotine, so people get addicted to it.
Bart's like munching them down. They're all brown on the inside. They like have a nuclear glow when they're growing. I mean, The Simpsons is like one of the best things that ever happened in like sitcom history. And I mean, Futurama was like the next big thing for me personally, and then when Futurama came back, it wasn't really as good.
No.
I definitely think the writers, I don't know who the fuck was writing it. I don't know if it's the same people. But Enchanted is like the new one now by the same Futurama people, I guess. I don't really like it.
No, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. It's pretty lackluster. Like Eric Andre was one of the voices, so I was really excited.
Oh wait, who?
He plays the demon.
He's like the little demon guy.
Oh.
He's like part of the curse she has, which is a cool concept, but they don't. It seems like they just kind of like pretend he's another character way too fast for me.
And they really could have leaned into like how crazy he can get.
Yeah.
Like his interview with who is it? Larry King.
Yeah.
He just went nuts. It's like a 90-year-old like
Yeah.
Jewish man sitting there recording a radio show, and he's like talking about like I don't even remember what it was, but I think he definitely brought up like his dick and stuff, and he's
Yeah.
he's like, young man, are you like seriously trying to tank this interview? And he's like, I just don't give a shit about anything, you know. Like,
Eric Andre is amazing. I think I saw an interview with him that's like, because he's in the Lion King movie, the new 3D CG one.
yeah.
He's one of the hyenas, and people are like, "How did you get that role?" And he's like, "I'm almost positive Disney does not watch my stand-ups. They don't watch the show. They have no idea what I do. Otherwise, I would not be on there."
I watched part of his new stand-up that came out.
Yeah.
I didn't finish it.
I watched
yet.
it. It's great.
But most of it's just him talking about like doing drugs.
Yeah.
Like that's not very Disney.
No.
Like he's like, man, you guys have some shitty coke here, and then he just screams and lays down on the stage or whatever.
No, a lot of it is more performative. Like he doesn't just like tell jokes. He tells a few stories here and there, but for the most part, he's just running around being crazy.
That's pretty much what the Eric Andre
Yeah.
show was.
Which the new apparently there's a new season that's going to come out this year. It was filmed before COVID happened, but the last season was like 4 years ago. So I'm like, wow, the show's still going? I didn't even know.
They probably almost like it's probably hard to find people who like
Yeah.
at least their manager doesn't know about it.
He had to
Like-
wait for like new celebrities to pop up.
Yeah, he needs to bring some like YouTube people on.
That would be cool.
Like I know he did that not as a guest, but he's that guy that like will like he does like eating challenges. Like what's that guy's name? He's hilarious. There was the guy he ate like a cactus, and then he like recorded himself
Are you
like
talking about,
shitting it
Are you
out.
talking about Shoe Nice? Are you talking about
No.
a guy who ate cactus? Fuck.
You know the sugar-free gummy bears that give you diarrhea? He ate 5 pounds of them.
Oh my god. Why?
He ate he ate 100 eggs. He drank 100 eggs and just threw up the whole. It's hilarious. It's like it's like the best part of Filthy Frank just condensed down in this one like
Oh my
But
god.
douchey looking like frat boy.
Yeah, he was in like an episode, right? Because Eric Andre's like, and because he's doing an interview and he's like, all right, now a marching band's gonna come out and some ballerinas are gonna come out and some guy's gonna chug a gallon of milk and try not to throw up all at the same time. And they all just start doing their shit.
I don't remember this. That sounds awesome though.
It's really funny.
I don't know. I don't always like watching people eat until they're sick and throw up and shit, but
But it was like at the very end, and then it just pans out to like a
Yeah.
marching band, like an orchestra, and this guy drinking milk, trying not to throw up.
Okay. Hold on. What's his name? His YouTube channel is Skippy62able.
oh,
The LA Beast is his name.
I think I know who you're talking about then. I didn't know he was a guy who eats stuff.
He does all kinds of stuff. He did like the bullet ant challenge where he got bit by a bunch of bullet ants. And...
Yeah, so he basically does like Jackass style stuff. It's like what you're talking, like Filthy Frank style. Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember when Filthy Frank got canceled? It didn't.
What, for like a really short period of time or whatever, where they were
It's like a joke because what happened was people who love Korean pop music.
Yeah, they found out
They go, what the heck? They found the Pink album. Like, what the heck's all this stuff? And like he's just saying the N-word with a hard R. He doesn't even care.
Pink album is like legitimately good too. Like
No, I love it.
like it's a lot of it's
Small
ironic.
Dick is one of my favorite songs of all time.
Small Dick is really good.
What's the one about we were singing about? He's like talking about rednecks,
So there's
and he's like,
White is Right.
yeah.
And then there's the
I
Donald
can't-
Trump one.
Okay,
The
White is Right.
Gays for Donald.
Gays for Donald, yeah. White
Gays
is
for Donald.
I can't repeat the lyrics for White is Right, but oh my gosh, is it the best fucking thing ever? Do you know how it goes? I wish I could.
First, okay.
It's so bad.
First I fuck my sister, then I fuck my mom, then I fuck my dad, and then I go to church, and then I fuck my mom. And
it's so bad, dude. It's so good. It's White is Right. White is good.
Get
Kid,
these
please.
fellas out of the hood.
Yeah. And it's so abrupt too. You're just like, whoa. But he's an Asian guy doing an impersonation of a white redneck guy, so that's why he says it. He's trying to be real, okay? But it's pretty fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna have to listen to it.
That whole album is amazing.
Like 36 tracks. It's like an hour and something.
Yeah. Some of the songs are short.
Is it on Spotify?
Yeah.
No,
I think it's on YouTube. I don't know if
it's
on...
definitely on YouTube.
He
I think
put
it's on Spotify.
he put
too.
the whole thing up there. I don't know if it's
It's the Pink album.
yeah, it's called Pink Out. Or wait, is it called Pink Season?
Yeah, it's Pink Season.
Yeah. He made that album, and then like Korean people were not Korean people who love Korean people.
Like the K-pop.
First
people.
of all, he doesn't make K-pop. He's Japanese.
Yeah.
And he's like a
And also-
lo-fi
And also
hip-hop kind of
he
vibe.
sings in English. Yeah, it's like
Hot
lo-fi
nickel
hip hop.
ball on a pussy. Are you serious? I have a gun.
Dora the Explorer.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
looks pretty good for a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon
Bitch
girls.
looks-
Shut the fuck up. Gays for Donald.
Yeah.
I do it for my hood. Please stop calling me gay. She's so nice. Please stop touching my willy. Uber pussy.
Uber pussy's really good.
Something in Korean, I'm guessing.
So that's Japanese for I love sex.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
can I will you search Ram Ranch, please, and just read all the names of the songs for me?
Oh my god.
Please, because it is the best.
6 naked.
18 naked cowboys.
18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big haired throbbing cocks wanting to be sucked.
Showering together at Ram Ranch.
Let me find the artist. Yeah, Grant McDonald. Oh no, don't play it. No, stop.
We're gonna get demonetized.
Why? Well, can you get to the artist?
Yes.
Grant McDonald? Because if you just read, he has like 30 albums on Spotify, and if you just read the tracks of them, they're all like fucking a butt, Jake's butt, my butt.
Super Hot Harry, Fred Jacks,
No, wait.
Water Polo Boy.
Click on an album and don't just read the albums, and then read all the names.
Wait, that's just the album name?
Yeah.
Ram.
All right, what?
Jockstrap Cowboy. Drink That Cum. Preppy Cowboy, Camaro Cowboy, Blow Me, Cowboy Cum, Yeah Jock Boy, Wrangler Stud, 12-inch Cock, Plowboy Meat Cock. Hold on, let me look up the Ram. Let me find the.
They're all like that. Literally, all of his albums.
He has an album called Huge Cock. Huge Cock, Wild Stud, Bad Boy, Water Polo Boy, Meat Cock, Summerside Boy, Preppy Cowboy, Oil Rigger Boy, Blow Me, yeah.
Blow me.
Take Me Now, Bro.
They're all. These got.
Fucking Shoddy's hot ass. Oh, fucking Sean's hot
Oh
ass.
no! Click that one. That one's the
Cum
best one.
drinker Sean. Fucking Sean Sweet Butthole. Dalhousie Suck Boy. Cocky Boy Sean.
They're all
Cum drinker
about.
Sean.
They're all
Sean.
Sean.
Cock Juice.
Because they're all about Sean.
Sean Sweet Butthole. White Whore Boy Sean. Sean's Whore Hole. Boy Whore Sean. Sean's Boy Dream.
There's so.
Sean's cocky. Sean's big cum cock. Sean's boy cock.
You're not even trying anymore.
Sean
Cum
loves
cock.
sucking black cocks. Sean's boy's cum feeding time. Ram Ranch.
Why are they like this?
School shower suck boy. Take me now, bro. Boy pussy. Biker cock. Lonesome boy in Tennessee.
And all the songs are really bad. Just so you know, it's just him talking over music.
Yeah,
It's
pump
just-
that cock. Suck that cock. Fucking Gavin Newsom.
Let's do one more.
Cowboy butt. Hey cowboy, fucking cowboy, cocksucking cowboy. You sure are hung. Speedo suck boy, wild rodeo boy. Big hard cowboy cock. Wild young cowboys. Micro boy toy, riding cowboy. There's literally an album called what was it? Oh, Cowboy Butt, yeah.
Boy.
Hard cowboy cock. Suck this cock, Gavin. That's an album. Gideon Hitler.
Wait, what? What's
Gideon
that?
Hitler. Sure proud of my dad. I don't know what that one is. Suck this cock, Gavin. Brady's 12-inch cock. Prince Harry butt fucked in Africa.
Oh, wait, he did that. I remember some of these are just like all about one guy, and they're always great.
Royal arsehole. Fist fucking Prince Harry.
She can't even read these anymore. All right, we don't have to keep going.
Oh my god.
It's just a gold mine. Like, you don't have to even listen to the songs. You just read all the titles. He has like 50 albums on Spotify. It's ridiculous, and they all have like 13, 14 songs each.
But some of them are just like the same songs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's why it's
Put
funny.
into different albums.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Sean's buttered butthole.
That's no.
Virgin boy holes. That boy Sean.
He always talks about Sean and Prince Harry. Yeah. Well, anyway.
Fucking Sean. There's no Sean's boy dream.
So I've actually got a funny story with Pink Season.
Yeah.
The first time I decided to listen to it all the way through was when I used to do like, I'd prep like croissant dough or whatever at the bakery on Sundays.
And you just blasted Pink Season?
So I was like trying to,
Yeah.
and people kept walking in,
Yeah.
and so like, I ended up giving up at one point because I had Uber Pussy was the one that was pretty loud. And then I was like I had the little speaker right at the back door.
Yeah.
And then your sister walked in while it was blasting.
The wrong person.
Yeah, while it was blasting that, and she just turned like I actually dove entirely across the table to try and turn this speaker off, and it was too late. So she just like turned bright red and walked up to the front and didn't really say it. She was like, "Hi," and
God
just kept,
damn it.
yeah, it was like it's a
It's a joke.
yeah, it's comedy. Like
It's not real.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they all
I
listen
think
to.
you told me that before.
Every girl listens to. I made a joke the other day that like boys listen to really emotional music, but they don't talk about their feelings. Girls pretend sex isn't real, but that's all they listen to is filthy fucking music about sex. It's all of them. That's literally all of them. What are you making eyes at me?
Especially,
Who are you making eyes at me
you know
for?
who.
No, not especially you know who. I think she's even worse about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I mean I think she's worse than like not. She doesn't listen to enough songs about sex. I'm afraid she doesn't even know
Sex.
what. She doesn't know where babies come from. She's just like you just like hug or what's the deal? You just hug each other.
Shake hands.
Yeah, we both spit in our hands and shake hands. Yeah, I did. I put the clip in already before the poop in the butt, and then you take the poop from one butt back to the other butt, and just keep using the same poop forever in each other's butts.
What?
It's from a movie. I put a clip of that in the podcast before.
From what?
It's from an indie movie about online, like meeting girls online. And it's like an older woman talking to like a 15-year-old boy and his little brother who's like 8 or something. And he's like, do you even know what sex is? And he goes, yeah, it's when you poop and take the poop and put it in the butt. I'm not going to redo the whole thing. It's literally in an episode already. But I'll show you the clip if you want. Yeah. But it's in one of these podcasts. I remember putting it in. It's one of the best indie movies of all time just for that one clip. I've never even seen it.
Oh, my God.
But yeah. But anyway, yeah. I feel like girls all listen to is raunchy-ass music. And I don't know why she'd be embarrassed.
Fucking Kesha.
Kesha.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like.
Okay, so Kesha's music was written by the guy who raped her. And he just kept raping her, and she just had to make the music because she was in a contract. She couldn't get out of it. So, like, all those songs about Kesha, where she's like, yeah, I just want the dick. That's written by the guy who raped her. And then when she finally got like a legal lawsuit and she won the case and didn't have to work with him anymore, nobody bought that music that wasn't written by the rapist. And she just got less popular. Nobody cared. Nobody listened to it. I don't even think she does anything anymore. So
yeah,
that's Kesha. That's the story of Kesha. But we still all listen to that TikTok song.
TikTok on the clock.
Yeah.
Tyler's such a fucking bitch.
That's that. You had a rhyme, and you just completely struck out.
Yeah,
there.
I really thought you were gonna say cock.
Yeah. Why didn't you? You didn't even try to say cock. You didn't even try to say cock.
Can you edit that part?
Maybe.
Tick tock on the clock. Tyler sucks a fat cock. My cock.
Thank you.
Alright, you leave that one in.
Okay.
I'll take the other one out.
I mean, I'm gonna leave it all in. I'm not taking it out.
So in the last few minutes,
what were we talking about? Dive into
Shane's butthole.
You refer to yourself in the third person?
No, Shane Dawson.
Shane Dawson famously jerked off on his cat. Haha, just a funny joke. Except he's also racist.
Except not.
He wears blackface a lot. That's pretty bad. But guess what's worse? Pretending to jack off to Willow Smith, and then Jaden Smith calls you out on Twitter. Then Jada Smith, the fucking wife of Will Smith, calls you out on Twitter as well. So now the whole fucking Smith family's pissed off at Shane Dawson. YouTube demonetized all of his videos, all of his channels. He can't make any money off of anything anymore. He also tells young girls to twerk on Omegle. He also got his 12-year-old cousin to eat a little weenie, and he put it in her mouth, and he kept like doing this back and forth with it. And he said, we have to do this because he has a bunch of child molesters on to watch his YouTube. Joke. But is it a funny joke? Is it very cringy? Is he being extremely cringy and not funny, but still involving an actual 12-year-old girl? Shane, either be funny. Shane Dawson. Either be funny or don't fucking do this shit. Don't post the video.
Call him Shane number 3.
Okay, who's number 2? Your poop?
Literally anyone else.
Oh. I thought it was you, your shit, the dirt, and then Shane Dawson.
The insect stuck to my foot.
I've never liked Shane Dawson. He's one of those guys who it's like, you know, like whenever like you don't like someone anyway and they get canceled, you're just like, I want it to be true because I don't want to fucking hear about them ever again. I try not to be like that, but I feel like the evidence is so strong in this case that my bias doesn't matter because he's never been funny and he's always been really annoying and cringy, and everyone who watches him, you're usually like, okay, stay away from these people. They don't know comedy.
They're usually girls who are
12.
Yeah, younger.
Yeah, usually young girls. Yeah.
And they need body positivity.
I don't think he's a body positive guy.
I'm saying they're like bigger girls.
Oh, okay, that's rude of you. But anyway,
Edit that part out.
I'm not editing anything. Shane's a body shamer. His name's Body Shaner for a reason.
They do call me that.
The body shamer.
Welcome back to the Wasteland Podcast with bitch ass Tyler and Body Shaner.
Body Shaner.
Body Shader 169420.
XXX.
No, capital X, lowercase x.
Yeah.
Body
Sephiroth.
Shaner 69420, lowercase x, capital X. That was like the cool ass fucking.
What did it?
G-
Oh well, Shane Dawson. He did that other shit. He made those documentaries about.
Chuck E. Cheese.
He made the Chuck E.
That's
Cheese.
the only one I know.
Okay, but he also made one about Jake Paul and Tana Mongeau and here's someone else I don't fucking remember, don't care about. Basically, he finds problematic people that everyone fucking hates, tries to make them look good, and then after he does it, they come back for a little bit. He didn't want Jeffree Star too. And they come back for a little bit, and then they just do something really fucking stupid, and everyone hates them again right away. Because they're not... You know, like... Okay, here's the thing about cancel culture. If you actually are sorry, people usually just let it go. But, like, people will say they're sorry just so they can keep doing what they're doing. They'll just be like, oh, I know I'm supposed to feel bad right now. That's why it doesn't work when you try to make someone feel bad. They have to actually feel bad. But at the same time, if you don't want to support someone, then you shouldn't support someone. So you should just stop supporting them. But the thing is that people are like, okay, well, people won't support me if I do this thing. Therefore, I will just say I'm sorry, and then I won't do it for now.
Or in public.
Yeah, I'll pretend to change my opinion even though I didn't. And for some of these people, like Tana and like Jake Paul, they're not being canceled because they're problematic in like the sense of like racism or anything. They're just like, you guys are just fucking stupid, shouldn't be role models. You're just awful. So there's no way they can learn from that. There's no way they can just bounce back, you know? So Shane Dawson's just fucking stupid. That's the thing. And his content is he went from exploiting 12-year-old girls and racism to exploiting people and like YouTube celebrities who are down on their luck. He just exploits them instead. So, and he exploits people who want to believe in redemption arcs. So he's an exploiter. So if we cancel him, he's still gonna exploit people. So that's what I'm saying.
Well,
so fuck him.
Speaking of Tana Mojo or whatever the fuck,
she did an OnlyFans.
Yeah, Jinx.
I was wondering. I was gonna try to cut you off, hoping you didn't say that. But then you said OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she basically takes Instagram photos and posts it on her OnlyFans and makes people pay $40 to see them.
Yeah. Well,
she actually takes her Instagram photos.
Oh my god.
She posts on Instagram.
I didn't know that. That's pretty awful. That doesn't make sense.
I know.
Well, someone leaked some stuff, and I was like, ugh. She's not even ugly, but it's just like, ugh, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see her nipples. It's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Say nigger.
Don't say it. Oh. That is only funny because of the lengths iDubbbz went to make that happen. But also, she was literally trying to cancel iDubbbz, and she's not the person who can do that.
Only iDubbbz can really truly cancel people.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't do it in the cancel culture way.
No, he can cancel people by himself.
Yeah.
He just puts out a video and
he says, "I don't like this guy." That's my iDubbbz impression. I don't like this guy. And then he cancels them.
Yeah.
Then he makes a fucking rap song about Rice Gum and everyone gets down to it.
Dude, that fucking destroyed Rice Gum.
I mean, he's still around. It's just you have to be even more of an idiot to I mean, I feel like his audience was already always idiots, but he's still around, but it's like, Jesus Christ, why?
Yeah.
Who respects Rice Gum?
I mean, iDubbbz didn't really write he had a ghostwriter.
Oh my gosh, it's fine.
No, but I'm saying like he admitted that he used a ghostwriter.
Yeah,
and he was in the video, whereas Ricegum obviously uses a ghostwriter and doesn't say anything.
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
No, I don't. We talked about this on podcast before, and Ricegum is hilariously stupid.
Yeah.
And also, he's makes fun of rapists. He makes fun of people who got raped to their face.
Well, I forget that clip. What does he say?
He says, "Did it feel good though?" He has a.
That's so crazy.
So what Ricegum used to do when Ricegum was a little channel, he would call girls while playing video games. He would meet girls on Omegle, ask them if they want to do a call. Didn't mention that he was streaming the call, so they would think it's private. And then he would ask them a bunch of really private questions, so that way everyone could hear it. So he's doing it for the boys. You know, it's we hate women. Women are dumb, dude. They're dumb. And then there's this girl who's like pouring her heart out to him, and she's like, "Yeah, I was raped." And he's like, "Yeah, but did it feel good?" And then it's like, "We're real funny, Ricegum."
Yeah.
And he's like, "What? There's nothing wrong with that." And it's like you manipulating people, telling them information they wouldn't want to have go public. What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with that? You're a horrible person. So, but now he's famous because he makes really bad rap songs. So. I don't know. Fuck him. I don't. Literally. I hope he dies. I'm not even joking. I fucking hate Ricegum.
I was about to say that actually.
Yeah, I mean, Ricegum's probably the biggest scumbag of all. He's really bad. Him and yeah, whatever. Anyway, any final closing thoughts?
No.
Okay, well that sums that up then. All right. So this was the Wasteland Podcast.
Yeah, Joey, it was fun having you back. Jeremiah, if you want to come back,
We'll
maybe
think
in the
about
future.
it. We'll think about it.
It was kind of rough.
I'll probably never be back.
Yeah, I mean let's be
probably
real.
for the best, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but yeah, I mean we're all thinking it. So. Okay,
All right.
let's say goodbye.
Bye.
Naked cowboys wanted to be fucked. Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cocks. Ram Ranch really rocks.